Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Meteorologist Dana Melancon with you at Southeast Texas Express, broadcasting from our studio on the 5th floor of the Wellness Center building right here in Beaumont next to Christus St. Elizabeth Hospital. We'll look west toward East Texas Freeway. The overcast skies are still pretty much in control, or pretty much the norm just about everywhere. We'll shift to the west, or south rather, and look at our hospital tower camera. Still fairly overcast, not seeing as much rain as of yet associated with Francine, and the final shot that we'll have is toward the east, looking downtown Beaumont, where again the overcast skies are pretty much the norm. We're currently at 76 degrees, which means we actually went down a couple of degrees since guess we did an update closer to 2 o'clock early this morning. 76 overcast skies, 94% on our humidity reading and northeast winds, only at 9 miles per hour. Failed to say, if you're on Facebook or YouTube this morning on our Southeast Texas Express Facebook page or YouTube, join me in the comments section if you can safely do so, and let me know where you're watching the broadcast from. The big picture, of course, or the elephant in the room is Francine, now a hurricane. Very well formed now, 90-mile-an-hour winds around the center of circulation, and as of 7 o'clock, again, still making that trek more along the lines of Morgan City, Louisiana. Now, as far as rain's concerned, this is our X-Rad Doppler radar provided by Sam Trevino and the gang at Roofing 911. Some light showers still going on around central Jasper County and around Hardin County south of Koontz. Also seeing some around Orange County, just outside of Vidor. This is our a big story that we're going to be talking about, Hurricane Francine. 27.5 north. This is as of the 7 o'clock hour, 93.3 west, 90-mile-an-hour sustained winds around the center of circulation and still moving toward the northeast at 12 miles per hour. These are the spaghetti models that we're used to. And again, still has the storm making it close to the coastal areas just south of Morgan City, Louisiana, between 4 and maybe 5 o'clock. Graphic here will indicate 7 o'clock, which could be fairly close as well, but the storm has picked up speed a lot. We initially weren't thinking this storm was going to be making its way close to Louisiana until the late evening hours. Now, of course, all that has changed. Here's our X-Rad Doppler loop, the latest that we see from Hurricane Francine. Again, 90-mile-an-hour winds right around the center of circulation. The abundant moisture associated with Francine is all to the north. We do have some of those outer bands that are affecting us here in extreme southeast Texas, southwest Louisiana. Had a really nice infrared satellite imagery of the storm as well. Just keep in mind, this is measuring cloud tops, and the higher the cloud tops, obviously, the brighter the shades here. And then we get to the lower cloud tops that are just now making its way onshore in Louisiana and southeast Texas. Tropical storm warning. There's no changes in the tropical storm warning, hurricane warnings as well. So right now we have a hurricane warning in effect from the Louisiana coast, from Vermilion, Cameron Line, eastward to Grand Isle. We see that indicated on the graphic. And we have the tropical storm warning in effect, the Louisiana coast east of Sabine Pass to the Cameron Line, and then east of Grand Isle, Louisiana, to the Alabama and Florida borders. So nothing changed as far as the hurricane or tropical storm watches as far as Francine is concerned. Rain amounts have been a big question that people have had, and it really doesn't look like we're going to be seeing an abundant amount of rain. In fact, this is the QPF, the quantitative precipitation forecast for today. I went ahead and negated the one that they issued for tomorrow because it's really going to be a non-issue. But you can see in most of our area between a half and an inch of rain during the course of the day today, and it gets a little bit more concentrated as obviously as we work our way closer toward where the center of Francine will be making its way on. This is another indicator. It's not rainfall, it's not precip, but it is actually winds. These are the forecasted winds around the center of circulation for Hurricane Francine. And you can see the wind vectors. Let me zoom in and show you the closer view. Where the entire time that the storm is making its way onshore, we're receiving the lightest amount of recorded winds. So we're looking at probably 15 to maybe 25 mile an hour gusts at times during the course of the day today. This is our current X-ray and Doppler radar. I'm going to see if I can manipulate this. I know I have another graphic that I wanted to show you as far as winds are concerned with this particular storm. So if I can, let me make a couple of adjustments and show you exactly what I'm talking about as far as graphics. Let me see if I can get one of these on, because it was a good depiction of the winds that were coming through the area. If I can find that, I should have had that plugged in and ready to go, and I think I've got it. Let's see, right here. There it is. So let me start that back up and get you a little better look at sort of where the strongest of winds associated with this particular storm is. Because once we see that, we sort of are in a better understanding how we're not going to be feeling quite the wind activity with this particular hurricane. It is 90 mile an hour winds now, which is a Category 1 hurricane, but is expected to get to Category 2 storm before it makes landfall. Again, there's our infrared satellite imagery and our closer version of our X-ray Doppler radar. You can see some of those outer bands that are going through Liberty County and Hardin County. We have the watches and warnings. We went over those already, and the QPF for today also. And again, this is showing the forecasted winds as the storm makes its way on. And you can see the entire day today, it'll be a northeasterly wind component. This is what I wanted to show you for Hurricane Francine. And these are the forecasted winds and the concentrations of those winds around the center of Francine. And you can see that we will barely be seeing any of the effects coming from that. So as far as tropical storm force winds, certainly nothing in the form of even hurricane wind gust as the storm makes its way through. So rest assured that we're going to be watching that. And again, right now, we've got some shower activity going on in and around Hardin County. Very light, nevertheless, it is there. And we're going to continue to focus our efforts on the approach of the Hurricane Francine. Hey, if you're again on Facebook this morning, let me know about it, and let me know where you're watching the broadcast from. Today's forecast is 70% coverage of showers, most of that containing itself before lunch. I think after lunchtime we probably won't be seeing anything in the form of rain. We've got 76, so we're going to be hovering around our temperature where we are now just about all day. Tonight, no rain expected. And our low tomorrow morning starting off at 70 degrees. Our 7-day forecast, in fact, I'm going to have to come back and show you that one because I must have went by it too quick. So let me get back to that. As of right now, again, even the humidity readings outside are indicating that we're looking at it's a very moist air mass that's in place. However, as the storm nears the coast of Louisiana, it starts drawing in that drier air and will continue to actually give us a better forecast than what we were initially talking about, even though we are looking at a hurricane and potentially a Category 2 hurricane by the time it makes its way landfall. Again, after the lunchtime hour, closer toward 4, maybe 5 o'clock. So again, if you're on Facebook, let me know about it, or our YouTube channel. I'd love to say good morning to you, and let us know where you're watching the broadcast from. Make sure you tell your friends about us at Southeast Texas Express, and that we get together Monday through Friday mornings on a daily basis just to talk about the weather and go over, have a little roundtable discussion about weather. We also update you twice an hour on our radio station at Southeast Texas Express. So if you download the app on your mobile phone, you've got the best of both worlds. You'll have our TV broadcast, if you click watch now, and you get all the benefits from what I was telling you. But if you click on listen now, we update you twice an hour on the weather. So let's say good morning to a few friends of ours. Good morning to Terry Hawk. Terry, thanks for watching us this morning. Make sure you share this broadcast with all your friends on Facebook and let them know to like or follow the page. Appreciate it. And let's see. I think Terry says that, let's see where I'm at here. Terry says she is watching the broadcast. Oh, she's in Nome. Okay, great. Don't have as many followers in Nome that I'm aware of. So, appreciate it. Do your part. Please let everybody know to follow the page. Forrest Barber, man, I hadn't seen Forrest in seems like forever, or any of the family. So good morning to you, Forrest. I appreciate you joining us this morning. Don't be a stranger. Let me, make sure you come on board with me as much as you can. Here's Candace Dowden, who says good morning as well. Candace, appreciate it very, very much. We've got folks that are watching us, not only Southeast Texas. Case in point, Lynn Flanagan says good morning from Mississippi. What area in Mississippi? Obviously, you will probably be feeling a little bit more of the wrath, if you want to call it that, from Hurricane Francine, more so than we will. So, yeah, let me know where you're watching, Lynn. I appreciate it. Look at this. Here is Olivia Taylor. Olivia and I worked together when I was I was going to say right out of high school, Olivia, but that's not totally true. I've been out of school, but we worked together at the funeral home. She's in Round Rock, Texas. Beautiful Round Rock, Texas. Miss seeing you in June when she was there. Maybe next time. Please holler at me and I'll make sure that happens. I chatted with Kyle Halter yesterday and chat with Kevin and Tommy Johnson all the time. Good hearing from you, Olivia. Appreciate it very much. This is, again, Judy Langley, who's watching from Little Cypress. Judy, thank you very much. Make sure you remind everybody to follow the page. Speaking of days of old, here's Lloyd. We know him as Doug Bean. I don't know about the Douglas Bean Jr. It sounds pretty impressive. What's Dana? What's up, Dana? Doug in Groves. I ran into Doug. Was my ride to school for, I don't know how many years. Doug picked up me, Nanette, a couple other people's on the street. Poor Doug, man. I mean, he had to hear all these people yakking. But anyway, ran into him at a cemetery right in Hardin County. Doug, let's catch up. I'm ready anytime. Good morning, finally, to Stephanie Massey. Stephanie is one of our board of directors, okay? Brian Peavy is the chairman of the board, and certainly Stephanie Massey has been one of the longest viewers of the program I've had since we started. So appreciate it, Stephanie. Appreciate you joining me this morning. And we want to remind everybody else to make sure that you join us as often as you can. And we'll be doing another update in about 2 hours here on Southeast Texas Express. Make sure, again, you set your notification bell to all. That way you won't miss it whenever we do one of these updates. And also, make sure you tell your friends to like and follow the page right here at Southeast Texas Express. Meteorologist Dana Melancon with you. We'll be updating you on our local weather and, of course, the effects of Francine as it's made available to us. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, everyone.